Okay, so here we are at Smith Ridge Trailhead in the Bitterroots Mountains. Um, won't lie, it's kind of chilly. Hands are a little cold. There's a saying among hikers where you want to start cold because sweat is the enemy of like being warm because later like the water gets cold right faster, something like that. Anyways, I've got my trekking poles with me. I got my pack. um, with water it's around probably 40 pounds. I measured it without water. I am carrying 4 liters right now. I measured it without water. It was about 32 pounds. So I imagine each liter is at least 2 pounds. So it's probably more like 40. I took a 40-pound pack up here another time, but yeah. Hopefully it'll get a tad bit warmer as the day goes on. Hopefully I'll make it to Heart Peak. The 3.5 hour drive is kind of crazy here. There's like 2 hours where you hardly see any people, and an hour down like a strangely well maintained dirt road. Like if I turn the camera to actually the road itself, this is like this is like the trailhead. People are, I guess, working on this area for some reason, but strangely, all the paths like that are very well maintained. So kudos to whoever does that, because on my way up here, once I broke away from the main campsite, essentially, there was no people. Literally no people. I literally didn't see anybody. So the likelihood we'll encounter people on the way up, I think, is basically zero. Yeah. Oh, also got my bear spray. It's bear country. Less active this time of year, but still never hurts to be prepared. All right. I will talk to you probably whenever I take a significant break. Maybe lunch. Bye. Well, I think I'm like, I'll have to double check my GPS. I'm like maybe 30% of the way there, 35. Sun sets 5.5 hours. Pretty nice out here so far. Haven't seen any people, although it does look like that there was probably someone like yesterday because it rained yesterday and there are like muddy boot prints like going back. So I imagine someone either came out this morning or went out like yesterday at some time. So we're here at Larkin's Peak. Well, not technically. Technically, Larkin's Peak is down that trail 400 meters. This trail goes to Crag Peak and Heart Lake. But it's like very foggy up there, and I wanted to get to Heart Lake. So, but in the future, I'd love to do some camping up on Larkin's Peak. It seems very nice and flat from like, I don't know, this perspective. Would probably be good. Yeah, I just gotta continue down the path. It's like 2 o'clock. I'm not like too, like, one of my main concerns is I want to make sure I'm there by dark, and I'm not actually going to be camping on the peak of Heart Peak, because I don't think there's actually necessarily a trail up there. Whether I'll actually try to do some scrambling to like truly summit it, will be, I will or will not, depending on how I feel tomorrow morning. Um, I'll also go look at whatever Larkin's Peak looks like tomorrow morning. I just want to make sure like I sleep the night. I can like, it's not like dark by the time I set up camp and make food. That's really the only thing. So yeah, here are my things. Yeah, and really, it's just it's really beautiful out here. Very foggy. That probably has something to do with the fact that it's 60, I want to say 6,600 feet, something like that. It's not like the tallest peak in the world, but it's not nothing. interestingly, I've noticed some horse hoof tracks. I think those are on the way back though. So I don't think we'll run into somebody on a horse, but they seemed like to me, the prints seem pretty fresh. I don't know how well the camera sees them, but yeah, it's very unlikely that I'll see another person up here. But man, is it beautiful! Like, look at that. It's still a bit chilly. It's not too bad though. The next time I pull out my Pro GoPro will probably be when I reach Crag Peak. So, it's hailing. I don't want to take off my pack because I gotta keep moving. Here's the trail. But this is no official peak. I think that right across from me is Crag Point. Or maybe it's, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'd have to double check my GPS. Anyways, this is an alpine lake. Super cool. It's called Larkin's Lake because it gets fed by Larkin's Creek. Yeah. Did I say it's hailing? Yeah, it's hailing. I've got the means to deal with it though. But look how beautiful it is out here, man. Amazing. I've only got the soft shell. So, yeah, amazing out here. And then I bet you Heart Peak is about 3 kilometers, but it'll probably be like 4 by the time I get back to the lake. So that's like 2 miles. If I'm going at least 2 miles an hour, then I should be able to get there before dark. But the thing is, like, you know, I stop a lot because if I don't, my shoulders hurt. Nothing an ibuprofen can't fix. But yeah, I'll update you. Okay, so here's the deal. It is a time. It is 4:40. Sunset is at 6:20. So, like, you know, I've got time. But another kilometer is Heart Lake. And so at first I was thinking, like, maybe I should just go camp at the bottom of Heart Lake. That was my initial plan. But then, like I said, I found this really great flat space. I don't know how well you can see it, where I'm gonna pitch my tent. Because it's obviously an existing camp. We've got campfire here. I probably won't light one, but I mean, you never know. I mean, it literally is so moist here, I don't think I could get a fire started, if I'm being honest. But so I'm probably just gonna camp here. I'll pitch my tent. Here's the plan, okay? I'll pitch my tent. I'll probably hike. I'm like on the fence about hiking all the way down to Heart Lake, because here's the thing, right? Like, I can make it a lot lighter. Like, I can store a lot of my stuff here after I pitch my tent. But the thing is, it's 500 feet down, and that's just like annoying to get up and down. So I'm thinking about just going on the ridge overlooking Heart Lake, and then coming back and then camping. Because, you know, either way, I achieved what I wanted to do. Which was, I guess I never, like, summited Heart Peak. But, pretty close. Yeah. So I'm gonna pitch that tent now. So, like, worst case scenario, I have a shelter. I'll probably stuff everything except for any food items in my tent for now, because there's nobody here. It's not like anybody's going to steal my stuff. If anybody comes along, it'll be wildlife. And so I don't want the wildlife to get into my tent while I'm out exploring the lake. So I'm gonna bring my food with me, so that'll still be heavy. But I'm planning on, like, once I'm done with that, going and caching it, like, back up the trail, so that way, when I pick everything up, I can just like grab it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that is the current plan. I am just going to set up the camera and pitch the tent. Pitching the tent's easy, I think. I don't want to jinx it. Alright, so I actually got stuff set up in my tent. I'm using my phone though. So, you know, we got sleeping bag. Under it we got the thermarest. Alright, it's real nice. We got my book, we got my layers, we got my cord, we got my lamp. We have my other lamp, which doesn't actually charge anything. That part is broken, but it works as a lamp still. We've got my water, 2 liters. And my other water for cooking is going to be used soon. Because I still have to use it, but it's like, it'll happen. Yeah. It's really nice and warm in here, too. This is like a good tent. I might actually, like, buy this one. Yeah. So, I don't know what my last rambling was about, but essentially, we're going to cook the thing I'm most looking forward to, my mountain house meal. Those are all contained in here. You might notice we're in the middle of a trail. That's fine. I haven't even seen a single animal on this trail. So I think the chance that one stumbles along is unlikely. So, but if someone does happen to stumble along, then we'll just move it. Hey there. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect to see people today.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Doing all right. How about you guys?
Good.
What you guys up here doing?
Just got out for the night. We just trying to find something to do for the weekend, and maybe this would be anything. I was just going on all the trails,
Oh yeah.
looking at somewhere to go, somewhere to find, and saw this place looked pretty cool. So
Hell yeah. Where are you headed? Are you gonna settle somewhere by Heart Lake?
yeah, Heart Lake. Yep.
So I ended up camping. If you go about 200 feet that way, there's a really nice like area that's been used as a previous camp.
Mhm.
I set up my tent there, but there's like a ton of room. You're like more than welcome to set up camp there.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
We'll go down and check out the lake, see what's going on, and might
Yeah.
head back up, see what's going on.
Yeah, I was planning on checking out the lake tomorrow. So.
Oh, gotcha. Nice.
Yeah.
How far down to the lake? Like a mile or so? You think, or?
So it's about a kilometer. The reason
Okay.
I didn't check it out today is because it's a 500-foot elevation difference between the bottom where Heart Lake is and the top. And
Oh,
so I
gotcha.
was like, you know what? Like, I'm out here solo. I'm just going to hedge my bets and like set up camp here.
That's fair.
So,
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good seeing you out here. Glad to see someone else.
I'm actually kind of glad to see people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody else.
How long have you been out here for? Just one day, or?
Just today. I started hiking up at about let's see, like about maybe 10:40.
Oh, nice.
What time did you guys start?
We started at like 3. I'm from Lewiston. She's from Pullman.
Okay.
And I had to help with a high school cross country meet. I had to help time it, and so
Oh, sick.
we got a late start on it. But
Yeah, you guys got up here real quick then.
yeah, we kind of were hauling up. It started raining a bit when we were probably.
So
like,
I got my light.
hit
and
the
yeah.
foot. Like once we got up that first like 1,300 feet, it started raining up right up at the top. So we kind of hauled into the tree line again, and then
Yeah.
I've been kind of moving quick since. But
Yeah. I just take too many pictures.
oh, there we go. Yeah, we haven't stopped too much for pictures. Got a couple, but yeah.
It's beautiful out here this time.
Oh yeah, it is really nice. This is my first time up here doing any backpacking, so
This is my second time. The first time went terribly wrong. This time has gone very well.
that's
So
good.
yeah. Well, I won't keep you guys from progressing. I set up all my stuff in the middle of the trail
Oh,
because I did not expect other
You're
people
good.
around.
Are you just like, is this picture stuff or what is?
I do a lot of like YouTube content,
Oh,
and
nice.
so I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just like kind of take some video of me doing stuff, and
Nice.
then I'll put it together in a video at some point.
Cool, nice,
You know, just for fun.
nice. I like that. I
Yeah.
haven't done a lot of YouTube stuff in a while, but I used
Yeah.
to do it quite a bit. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Nice.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring my camera up. I shoot a lot of pictures with a Sony A6000 series, and so I shoot pictures with that. And I was in a rush to get all my stuff packed up, and I didn't pack it, so I'm kind of sad. But my phone's good enough right now. But,
Well, you're probably not missing the extra weight, I'll tell you that.
yeah, that's what she said. So
Yeah.
but anyway, yeah, good seeing you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
What was your name again?
I'm Nathan.
Nathan. I'm Tristan.
Tristan. Nice to meet you.
Penelope.
Penelope. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Well, have a good rest of your night.
Hey, you too. So that was interesting. I hope I didn't freak him out. I mean, I don't think I'm like the weirdo kind of looking guy. But yeah. Hopefully I didn't like freak anyone out. Sure ate my words about other people showing up on the trail, didn't I? This is crazy, bro. Look at the size of that, dude. Crazy. Shoulder season, that's for sure. It's not below freezing enough to freeze my water bottle yet, though. Kind of crazy, though. Got all 3 layers on, though. Let's see if the hail stays in the morning. Good night. Good morning. I've got like all my layers on right now. It's 7 a.m. I slept terrible last night. Probably because I was stressed out that it was going to be too cold in the morning and rainy. But from what the outside of the tent looks like, it's sunny. So, I'm going to start heading out to Heart Lake right now. And then immediately I'll turn back around and go as fast as I can back to the trailhead, because I'm kind of done with being out here. As you can see, there's frost on my tent, but it's so beautiful outside. Look at those mountains. You all have no idea how amazing it is to see the sun this morning. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I'm gonna go down that trail to Heart Lake and then head all the way back home, and hopefully I can get there in like 4 hours, because I'll be honest, it's cold and I want to go home. Here's the sun. And here's the beautiful Heart Lake we came all this way to see. Now, I have no idea why it's called Heart Lake. It doesn't look like a heart. Friends across the way, I imagine, are further down the trail and down by the lake, because the path actually goes by the lake that way, I think. But I don't feel like hiking up another 500 feet, so we're just gonna take this as a win. Here it is, the beautiful Heart Lake in the morning. Wow, it's amazing. I wonder how deep it is. Morning again. The mountains. Packed up my stuff. And we'll be off back on the trail. We'll be all nice and warm. I'm hoping that we can get back in maybe 3 or 4 hours. That would just be nice. It will all be downhill, so the temperature is going to rise significantly as we get closer to the car, because we'll be going down 1,800 feet essentially. That way it should also be faster. Man, these mountains are gorgeous. Anyways, so yeah, that, and also what? Oh yeah, I'm going to be actively kind of discouraging myself from taking photos unless they're like really good, because I want to just save battery just in case. And I also want to get back to the trailhead just as quickly as possible. It would just be nice, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know when I'll see you next. Maybe at the trailhead. I hope so. Goodbye. So, I know I said that I wouldn't be recording very much, but I'm about 2-3 miles out from where I was, and I've gotten a bit warm, so I'm taking off some layers. I'm going to just show you the trick that I use to condense clothing, because in backpacking, it's all about, like, you know, you can tell my pack is already, like, pretty full, so, like, how do I put clothes in it without it taking up, like, all the space? I'll show you. So, let's say you've got beautiful piece of clothing like this. You're just gonna like start to kind of fold it like you normally would, you know, that part doesn't matter too much. The part that matters is you want all of these straight, and if you have zippers, you want to fully unzipper them, but this is a hoodie, so it doesn't. You're gonna want to flip these over so that it makes like kind of a weird straight line. And then it's hard to do this with one hand. You flip this over towards the middle, then flip. Hold on. It's hard with one hand. Flip this over towards the middle. Flip the other part towards the middle. And then we'll see if this works. Then you start rolling this front part. Then it's like this. But to finish it off, that little space you folded over makes a makeshift pocket. So what you want to do is you want to, it's hard to show it, hold on, is you're going to want to fold it over. And so that way, it contains itself real nice. Like almost like sleeping bag. So, we're about maybe halfway down. This is like one of the most beautiful parts of the trail along these ridges. Like, it's just stunning. I met two ladies over there, and they were hiking all the way to Matt Peak. So I guess that's 16 whole miles round trip, and they're doing it in a day. About you, but I can only hope to be that in shape. That is crazy. And that's like a huge elevation gain too. So that's not just like, that's not 16 like flat miles. That's like, 9 miles where you're going up like probably, I don't know, 2,000 feet. Crazy. I could never do that. Well, I hope one day, but for now, that's insane. But it is beautiful up there. Every time I meet people, I really hope I don't freak them out. Like, yeah, I don't know. Because it's always like nobody on the trail expects another person. And so when it happens, it's a bit weird. It's like, you're on this trail? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a dude. I hope not. Yeah. I don't seem that intimidating, do I? No. I'm just a dude. Just a dude. Just a guy doing dude things. Okay. Bye-bye. So, this is a place I like to call Cell Ridge. Because it's the only place that you can occasionally send and receive text messages. Trail's over there. Yeah. So, I met another group of people. It was 2 people on horse. And I feel really dumb because, like, I'm just hiking. I see horses. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I saw horse tracks yesterday. And so I get off to the side. He tells me to go to the other side, so I do. That's fine. The guy in the lead doesn't really pay me much mind. The guy in the back, he's like, oh, where are you coming in from? Did you do the loop? And I'm like, I think I know what loop they're talking about. No, I didn't do the loop. But for some reason, I was like, yeah, I'm going back from the loop. Which is not true. I just went to Heart Lake and back. I don't know why I said that. And then he's like, where'd you come in at? And I'm like, where did I come in at? I'm like, the Ridge Trailhead. And at this point, he's like pretty much past me, right? Because he's on a horse. And I'm like, I can't remember off the top of my head. He's like, Surveyor Ridge? I'm like, no, no. And I remember it now, like walking back. It's Smith Ridge Trailhead. Yeah, I feel really dumb. But the horses were cool, I guess. The guy in the back seemed good-humored. The guy in the front seemed really serious. But I guess that's the mix of people you get up here. I didn't expect to see so many people up this trail. I'm going to be honest. I didn't actually expect to see anyone. Especially not in October. But, more you know. The time is 12 o'clock. And we're back. Oh, slippery. Oh, that sign. Well, I can't lie. It's good to be back. My car is just up that way. It's funny. We're back to the car, which means we have charging and an energy drink that I brought for afterwards. It also means we still have a like an hour and a half drive at least before we get any internet. So that's interesting. Well, I locked myself out of my car. Like literally we're right here. I can't, like, my keys right there. Why? Like, come on, man. So, if you notice here, there's not a crack here, right? Like, there's no way I could get anything into that. But on the other side, there is a gap. And I managed to, like, maybe I'm crazy. I managed to, like, stick my fingers in there. So, my theory is that maybe I can MacGyver a stick down there and poke the unlock button. Otherwise, I'm kind of screwed. So, wish me luck. I'm going to try to break the passenger side. I really don't like the fact that I'm breaking a window. I really... Like, I've got a rock here. Oh, this one's heavy. See, I've got a rock. I just really... I'm really not a fan of breaking stuff that I buy that's, like, nice, you know? I just hope it isn't, like, too expensive. I'll record it, though. Suppose. Because why the hell not? I think there's something I've been told about, like, a single point of contact. Why won't a damn thing break? So you know what I said about a single point of force? Maybe this will work. There we go.